Hello and welcome to Petrit Lush. Today we have Mercedes' biggest 7-seat SUV, the Mercedes GL350 BlueTech 4MATIC. So we will talk about this beautiful, huge exterior, the interior, and of course the infotainment system. So let's go. On the hood, also some beautiful curves to it. And of course, some nice air intakes over here, still giving it a little bit of a sporty look. So we start off with this insanely huge front. These headlights have the intelligent light system and they are LED headlights. This front has amazingly huge bumpers, huge air intakes, and of course a huge Mercedes star to go with it. It has two lines going to the Mercedes star from both sides, and personally I can tell you this car is huge, but we will see that from the side. So let's go. So here we can see the side of this huge GL. Now let's see how big it is. So I'm about 1 meter and 80 centimeters, which is about 5 foot and 11 inches. And still, this car is a little bit higher if I count this. So damn, it's a huge car. So here we have a better look at the side. Here we can see a nice spoiler, but we will talk about that later. First, the side. It has one line all the way from the tail light, moving with a downward slope, which kind of disappears into the design. But we do have another line going from here, from the back door, all the way till the end of the front door. It actually has a lot of lines because in the middle we also have a line, and at the top here, coming from out of nowhere, we also have a line going to the front. And of course these lines make it look a little bit sporty. Now these windows, as you can see, it has bigger windows than we are used to. It goes from a nice square looking design to a very pointy part here in the back. Personally, I feel like they could have made this a little bit better because it doesn't look so good. But you can see that in the back there's still a huge window when normally it's tiny. So let's talk about these rims. Of course it has huge rims to go with this huge SUV. It has 21-inch rims and it has these completely black AMG rims which look beautiful. Double spokes with a nice big Mercedes star in the middle. Another interesting thing about the side, which in my opinion looks cool as well, is this little side step. And it really helps you to get into this huge SUV. This SUV has a length of 5 meters and 12 centimeters, a width of 2 meters and 14 centimeters, and a height of 1 meters and 85 centimeters. So yeah, it's a huge car. Now let's go and have a look at the back. So let's talk about the back. First of all, when you drive in front of someone with such a huge car, they will think you're some kind of local mobster boss or something. From the back we can see this spoiler, and it's actually difficult to get the entire vehicle on camera. Here we have a nice little spoiler, and on top we have an antenna which kind of looks like the BMW shark fin that you see a lot. Now down here we have some nice chrome around the bottom and here as well. It doesn't really have exhaust pipes. At least it doesn't have visible exhaust pipes. Now, it does have a camera here in the back, but let's open up the trunk to see if we have enough space, but I guess we do. So, the trunk of this car. Actually, it's not only a trunk because it has seats in it as well. So yeah, actually you don't have enough trunk space unless you fold the seats forward. Now, luckily in this position we can see it with the seat up and with the seat down. So let's go and have a closer look. For this vehicle it would actually be a little bit weird to say the trunk space dimensions, because you can choose it for yourself. For example, with all the 7 seats upwards, you actually only have a little bit of trunk space. But as soon as you close the first one, it increases by a lot. And the second one you can close as well, to have sort of like your own minivan. It's a huge car. Now you can always pull this handle up to actually increase it by a lot. I'm trying to show you, but it's deep. A lot of extra trunk space. So that was the trunk space. Now let's go have a look at the interior. So let's go. So let's get in. As you can see, I can use this nice little step to get inside. That comes in handy for the shorter people. So inside you feel space. Seriously, I've never felt this much space in a car before. So the steering wheel, it doesn't look sporty because of course this car isn't made to be too sporty. It has some nice shortcut buttons on the side, pretty much everything to control the gauge in front of you and the sound and your phone. So it's an automatic, but of course you have these pedal shifters behind the steering wheel, your nice Distronic Plus behind the left one, and you have space. I understand why people would drive a car like this and never go off-road or into the rough terrains and simply drive in the city or from city to city or whatever, because you feel like a boss in this car. It has a small infotainment screen right here, but it shows you everything you need. When we press the start engine button, we can see that in the middle the gauge illuminates, and it has 2 old-fashioned speedometers and 1 digital one in front. Here you have everything for your air conditioning, your heated seat and your cooled seat. Of course, everything for the air conditioning, everything for your phone. Here you have the hardware controllers for the infotainment system. So now let's check out the rest of the space. A very cool system. You pull this lever up and those 2 open. It has a USB slot and a memory slot. Here you have some settings for sport mode and also for the off-road functions, which can come in handy if you are one of those people that actually needs to go off-road. Of course, you have some extra space here at the door as well as here, and something that makes this car feel even more spacious is this panoramic roof. It's a huge panoramic roof. It's a double window. One can move, open and close, and the other one stays in position. Now, to open the panoramic roof, you can simply pull this lever backwards, and to close it, you push it to the front. You can adjust your seating position right here. So let me set it in my driving position. This would be my preferred driving position, and we will see in the back if we have enough space. So for the interior design, you have a lot of leather. You have your For the interior design, you have a lot of leather. This one has two sorts of leather, the normal black leather over here, and these seats are in the brownish mocha color. And these seats, they are in a brownish color. So let's go and have a look at the back seats to see how much space we have there. So let's go. So let's have a look in the back. Huge, heavy doors. Here you can see the type of leather that you have. So let's get in. So like I thought, you have more than enough space. This is the headrest, and you can actually pull it up because it wasn't so comfortable, but now it is. So yeah, more than enough space. With my knees, I have more than enough space. My headroom, more than enough space. And as you can see, you can also sit there in the back. So the quality is good. You have your nice vents over here and over there. So yeah, more than enough space. Now to end this video, let's go sit in that older seat. So you might actually wonder, how do you get into the back seat? Well, it's simple. You simply press this button and there it goes. So now you have enough space to get into this seat over here in the back. So that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.